Another episode of Philosophy of Chillin. I'm your host, Don't Let the Connect. And as y'all can see, I'm joined by another individual, and I'm gonna let him pop his shit, you feel me?
Man, y'all know what's going on, man. Bandit Slim, man. Been here before, man. We back with it, man. Shout out Atlanta, man. Shout out St. Pete, man. We going up, man. Yes, sir.
We love it. And like he said, he been here before, and y'all may not know, but this is why we're gonna do that introduction real smooth. Because this is a person that has been grinding whether you have seen it or not. And I met you initially a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And when I met you, you were not necessarily just starting out, but you were starting to solidify your steps in your artistry and where you wanted to be in the future and trying to, actually achieve that presently.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we did have an interview on the bucket list, and it's been some time, and now we chilling and discussing your philosophy on how you want to keep going, which is
Yeah,
why I
yeah.
wanted to talk to you about the topic of tenacity. Um,
Tenacity.
hmm
Can you give me the book definition of tenacity and I give you mine?
the book definition of tenacity.
Cause I
I
didn't. I know this ain't us feeling me, my fault, twin, but that's
you good.
tenacity. I think that, but no, tenacity, that just mean like, you feel me? I don't even know, twin. I'm gonna be real.
I mean, I have some specific questions that I really want to ask you to, try to get you
Oh,
comfortable
bet. Send them on. Send them on. All right.
and get it out of you. But I do like the challenge, which is why I looked up the definition of tenacity by the textbook. And the definition is the quality of being persistent and determined, especially when facing challenges, meaning to not give up.
Okay, bet. So I say like my definition of tenacity, really like you gotta have like the motive. Basically, like I feel like with tenacity, you gotta have the motivation for it. You feel me? Because you feel me, in my lifetime, you feel me. I had to keep going with music, like even though it's not as big as I thought it would be now. You feel me? I had to have the tenacity to keep pushing and going forward to where I'm at now. You feel me? Like it ain't the biggest, but like people they looking and they listening now. You feel me? So you gotta have that tenacity. You feel me?
That's real. I mean, if you really want to see results and have it materialize to where you can hold it and recognize it outside of your own mental, it does take, that determination to keep going, regardless of
Definitely,
what's
fam.
being thrown at you. Which is why one of my first questions, especially because of how long it's been, what has what have you utilized to help you get through challenges that have been present to you?
Really like, really like, really when I started viewing the challenges, it's like okay, like it can better you. You feel me? Because like once I
Mhm.
started thinking of like once I just start caring about like the numbers and like start caring about the lights and like just think about
Mhm.
okay, if you getting 1,000 views, you feel me, and you put 1,000 views inside in your front lot, you feel me, like in front of your house, you feel me? That's a lot of people inside your house, you feel me.
Yeah.
So let's say you getting, you feel me, 90 likes out of the 1,000 views. It don't even matter. 1,000 people probably gonna click on, like 100 people out of them 1,000 probably gonna click on it and actually watch it. And then maybe 50 of them gonna actually go to their Apple or their Spotify and listen to it on a day to day. You feel me? So like long basically what I'm trying to say, as long as you just be more optimistic about your process and not necessarily looking at the result how it's looking, but it's just be like, okay, maybe they doing this, maybe they doing that. I feel like you'll have like more of a positive outlook on it. You feel me? Cause like once I start, cause where I came from, cause like where I came from, it was like I fell off. But as long as I feel like if you got 100 people that's fucking with you, just 100, you feel me? And they listen to your shit every day, you can eat off that. You feel me? And it's gonna keep growing because they know people and they know people. You feel me? Yeah, yeah.
Still the biggest tool.
You feel me? And you got to network really. Like you got to get out there and network.
That's facts.
Yeah.
So with that being said, how what was the process of reframing, your mindset on those challenges to now being able to be like, man, fuck it, like regardless of what I'm looking at and how I'm digesting it, I'm still keep going.
That shit really just come with like maturity at the end of the day. Because you gotta think about it, like when I was first starting off, like, I was in high school, you feel me? So like, you feel me, your fan base is the motherfuckers you seeing every day. You feel me? You see them in class, so they obviously on your Instagram, you feel me? All that to say is like once like a motherfucker mature and you grown, like a motherfucker don't gotta click on your shit no more. Like they not obligated to look at your videos no more, you feel me? So once I just realized that shit, like, you feel me, motherfuckers grown now and like they fuck with your shit. That's they fuck with your shit, you feel me? So, cause everybody got their own shit going on, you feel me? So, I just feel like once a motherfucker like grow up and like just be mature about like other people's time and stuff like that, you feel me? You'll see who like genuinely care for your music and who don't, you feel me? Shit like that, you know?
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, I remember like when I had to learn those lessons too. And not even just through my own actions and predicaments, but also absorbing what I'm seeing from my environment around me. Um,
Yeah,
energies that I'm like, just paying attention to.
yeah, it's
What were
humbling too though.
Yeah.
It's
Ooh.
very humbling.
Yeah. And one thing I had to learn, or that I'm learning now recently, um, is that being grounded in that as well too. Like in a way where I still recognize the impact and the vision that I have and what I've set in front of me.
Yeah,
But grounded in a place where I can still make sure that I know what's centering me is something that I recognize to be, bigger than me as far as purpose and impact.
yeah.
So for you, what were some aspects of that purpose and impact that grounded you?
Like what you mean? Like what specifically, fam? Like,
Ooh, it depends on which way you trying to speak on, man.
I so you said the question one more time for me.
Like, let's say you going through some difficult shit.
Okay, bet.
Let's say even with your time at Hampton, because I know you went
Hmm.
there for a little bit.
Yeah,
And with that being stated, even if you're in that environment and you still, maturing in your creativity with that vision of who you are putting all your energy towards being, when you face those tough situations, what was it that grounded you and was like, bro, like it's kind of humbling, but it's not really like humble saying like it's minuscule, um, but humble, but grounded in a way where you still recognize your value and the vision that you're working towards, but
yeah.
you're just dealing with what's in front of you right now.
I ain't gonna lie, like you gotta have like a good support system. You feel me? And I'm not saying like a motherfucker on social media just commenting on your posts every day. Like I'm talking about like just somebody you can have, like you can just talk to. You feel me? That's gonna keep you grounded because you feel me? Like the algorithm weird. Like one moment you might get a post with 1,000 likes. You see that like, oh, we done did it. You feel me? Blase,
Mm,
blase. You feel me? But then shit. And then like, but you gonna have that one person like, yeah, like you did that to him, but stay level headed. Like we got to keep pushing, like, cause maybe they want more of like what you just put out. You feel me? So all I'm trying to say is you gotta have like just like a circle of people that's willing to like keep you grounded and still like just motivate you at the end of the day when you feeling down too. You feel me? Cause like
yeah,
that lone wolf shit can only get you so far. You feel me?
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like it's easier. Trust me, it's easier to do it with a team than doing it by yourself, bro. And I feel like once you have a team that don't really believe in like egos and like you feel me, Big dog this, who bigger than him, who believe like who cooler than who the other person, like nah. You feel me? Y'all
Yeah,
dogs and y'all got the same angle, make it happen, you feel me? That's how I view it.
for real. Hey man, that's what.
But
I
like shit
second.
like that dude, like I've been trying to do shit like that like as a young nigga, but like niggas really want me like as mature for that, you feel me, as a young age, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I definitely feel it. And knowing the type of person that you are, I've never known you to not go all in when you commit to doing something.
Hey, yeah.
So where does that come from? Like, where did that resonate in?
Cause like that really come from like my dad and like really like my parents because like my dad though like he always told me like you feel me, you gonna do something, like make sure you like try like your best, you feel me, like even with my mom, like cause I used to hoop, you feel me, and I got tired of that
Mhm,
shit, but like eventually she was like, you feel me, like at one point I wanted to be a hooper, so like, I was giving that shit my all at one point. You feel me? So that I feel like that just come with a motherfucker upbringing. You feel me? Like if you talk sorry, you're gonna be sorry. If you're not, you're not. You feel me? So
mm.
feel
Ooh,
like
that's
that, man.
good.
You feel me?
That's
Like
good.
yeah, like if you raised sorry, you're gonna be sorry. You feel me? Shit, you right? You feel me? Shit like that.
Yeah. Nah, I feel that. What cause I know like sometimes there can be those low moments. But what helps you get out of that though? You know what I'm saying? Like even when your self talk is like, bruh, this is difficult. What the
And that helped
fuck?
me get out the low moments, like. That's see, and like me personally, that's just like my coping mechanisms. Like me personally, like if I'm feeling like a certain way, I'll go to the studio. You feel me? And if I can't, like if I don't got the access to the studio, you feel me? That shit like I don't know, like I don't, cause I feel like I smoke, but I'm not trying to make it seem like kids need to be going out there to smoke. You feel me, to relieve their stress? Like, there's many other ways you could do that. You feel me? You go work out. You feel me? You go read a book. You feel me? You can go do a whole like go talk to somebody, bro. Like you feel me? You feel like you don't got nobody, bro. You better go talk to somebody, bro. Like, cause 9 out of 10, bro. Like a motherfucker not trying to be in your business, like your family. Like they're not trying to be in your business to like hurt you, bro. They trying to like you feel me, really help you, bro. That's what I had to realize as a
Mm,
young nigga, bro. Like you feel me? You think you hiding some shit from them, but they probably done did that shit times 10. You feel me? So.
yeah.
Y'all just gotta like, you feel me? Don't think like you gonna get in trouble. Like, know who you talking to though. Like, don't go tell your mama you just, you feel me, ran a train on some hoes and then, you feel me? Nah, go tell Uncle Tim them, you feel me? Like, hey, they probably done did that shit and they probably tell you how to go about it. So, like, y'all gotta think, bro, shit like that.
Yeah, that's real. And that's a different conversation though.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's
And
like you gotta just know, bro. Like, you gotta know who you can talk to. You gotta know who in your corner for real for certain, like, you feel me, certain stuff. Like, you feel me?
yeah,
Heartbreak.
it's real.
Talk to your mama now. Talk to your dad now. You feel me? Cause they done. You feel me? They was a couple. They probably hurt each other. So you just gotta. You feel me? Just use your brain. Feel me? Know who you talking to,
Yeah,
man.
that's real. And one thing I will say though, like understanding who to talk to. Like
Yeah.
what are some standout rules for you?
Me like, cause like I ain't gonna say that I'm a friendly person, bro. But like, I feel like it's not hard for me to like. It's not hard to miss for me. You feel me? But like I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie. I could just tell if somebody a fuck nigga though. Like they just doing too much. You feel me? They doing too much. You feel me? Like too loud. Like I don't like too loud niggas. Like, but it can match. But it gotta match the environment though. You feel me? Motherfuckers chilling, bro. Why is you coming in this bitch screaming now? You feel me? Like, but maybe that's just how they is. So like, I gotta peep the scene first. Like, I gotta. You feel me? I can't just judge a bitch. I can't. You feel me off the first glance, but I don't
for
know.
sure.
Like, I don't know. I just peep game, bro. Like, that's why I be quiet. They say like niggas that be quiet, they be plotting, but they really just be trying to peep game like on the scene. Like, you feel me? You gotta know what you're getting into. Cause like it be easy to become friends with people now.
Mm,
The next thing you know, It's people outside that want to hurt you about that person. You feel me? So you gotta be careful. I tell you, feel me? You gotta yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta know these people and their motives and what they got going on. You feel me? That's like me with music. You feel me? If I know if a nigga got beef, I'm not doing a song with him. You feel me? Not like oh man on some whole shit. That's like that, bro. Come on, that's just being smart and that fuck up money, bro. For the next nigga won't give you a feature because you fucked up. You messed with another nigga. You feel me? All cause his face card
Yeah.
not as clean as the next nigga. You feel me? Like you feel me? You just gotta play it smart, bro. It's about the money at the end of the day. It's not about friendships, bro.
Yeah. Hey man, that's another conversation, bro.
You
Damn.
feel me? I feel
That's
like a lot
another
of niggas
conversation.
like I feel like a lot of niggas down like I feel like a lot of niggas they get in trouble with like figuring out how to get the money versus it being the next nigga friend. Like y'all niggas don't gotta be friends to make money together, bruh. You feel me? Like long as y'all know the end goal and y'all got a bond, you can have a bond, but like you don't gotta be friends with a nigga. Like, yeah, come on now.
That's real.
That's how cases happen, you dumb niggas. Y'all niggas be too close to each other.
Hey man, this man over here preaching, bro. Hey, he got his own shit to say right now. But I'm glad that you brought your music up because one thing I wanted to ask you is how are you putting all of this into your music?
Man, I just say really like just life. Like you feel me? Like you gotta just live life, bro. Like to the most righteous way. You feel me? So you can make the most righteous music. Like you feel me? Cause you out here kicking those. Like you can rap about kicking those, but then just think about the lives that you're gonna influence to do. You feel me? I might not rap about the
Mm,
most pure shit either, but it kind of like maybe females and stuff like that are like doing this and that to get money. But like I rather you do that than go shoot somebody. You feel me? You feel me? So really just have my own personal motive and what I done live and what I would want the next thing to do, the next person to do. Yeah, everybody don't gotta get, you feel me, a young lady, you feel me, how to do such and such with them. But like it's what you take from the music. You can learn how to get money from the music. You can learn how to talk to a female in the music, or you can learn how to, you feel me? It's what you take from it at the end of the day with your what's the word? With your optimistic mindset, like try to get the positive out of it versus like, oh, he always talk, you feel me? Try to get the positive outlook and like listening for real, you feel me? And not just my music, but anything you sit down and dissect in music, cause like it'll influence you to do stuff, you feel me? So y'all gotta remember that, bro.
yeah, that's real. It definitely puts a lifestyle on others that may not necessarily need to walk that path. You dig what I'm
Bro, you
saying?
feel me? Cause look, up in the test you right here, boom. When Young knew to drop loaded baked potato, I forgot, I don't know what year it was. But I remember when
Mm,
I first heard it, I told my dog, I'm like, bro, I want to go drill some shit. And I had no idea what drilling was, you feel me? But that
that's real.
song, like, it influenced you to, like, I'm telling you, bro, like, especially as a young nigga, like, your brain not ain't fully developed. Anything you hear gonna make you want to hunt, like, you just want to, you feel me? I'm telling you, y'all gotta know what y'all listening to, man. Like, you feel me? Cause it'll make you. Power of the tongue is real, you feel me?
That's facts. That's
Yeah,
why
man.
earlier I was like, we definitely I'm gonna just PSA. We want you to listen to the music and to be cautious of what it's telling you and how
You
it's influencing.
feel me? Like you gotta be cautious of that because y'all got okay, think of it like this, right? Our music coming up, it wasn't nothing but like sexual music. Now all of a
Mm,
sudden our generation then they got the most babies out of everybody, you feel me? You gotta think about that. You feel me? Like they put that shit out there so they can't be mad at us. You feel me? For the shit that we do. You feel me?
that's
It's
real
just
though.
like it's just what you put like what you put out, what you gonna get. You feel me? That's why like now I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful of my music. Cause it's like, okay, now I got like more of an adolescent crowd. I don't want to make the same little type deal how it was for me. You feel me? Not saying I'm
Mm.
finna be a Martin Luther King ass nigga, but you feel me? I just got to figure it out.
That's real though. You gotta have your own flavor to it.
You feel
So
me?
is that kind of like the takeaway that you want people to have when it comes to listening to you?
In what aspect? What you mean by that? Like,
Like your projects aren't done. Like you releasing songs, but I know it's more to come. So it's like as you gain more and more listeners to what you're doing and supporters, is that a element of the takeaway that you want them to walk away with?
yeah, because I feel like each body of music, I feel like just be like a different like time frame of like what I'm going through, like how I'm living. You feel me? So it's like what if like my quote unquote like supporter or fan base is going through this same type feeling, and they're like, then he just dropped the exact shit how I'm feeling like, cause you know I could come versatile, I can make a love tape, but like I try to have it real versatile, so it's like you getting all in one. You feel me?
Mm,
But like, I don't know, like you feel me? You can get money music, motivation music in the morning. You feel me? You got some shit on your mind, play a little pain. You feel me? But lately I've been trying to get out like all my little like lit music while I can, because like that's what I see like people been gravitating towards. Like not like just the shit pop of music, like it still got a meaning. But like you feel me? It's just
mm.
more upbeat. I see like people like the upbeat, you feel me? They like the more like authentic music too though, like just like how I'm feeling, like what's really on my mind too though. I see that's what like people gravitate towards too. So like really what the people want, you feel me? Like once like whatever I see the engagement going to, that's what I try to like push.
That's real. So with that being said, how have because that's what you're pushing right now, but I know that's not the entirety of your catalog.
Yeah.
So with your music journey thus far, what have been some challenges you've had to kind of push through to understand what story you telling to your people?
Really like challenges like bruh, I had to realize that like bruh, like don't nobody owe you shit, bruh. Like
Mhm.
you feel me? Just cause they might have said that shit hard, like the last song, don't mean they finna listen to your album. You feel me? Like, don't
Mhm.
expect shit out of nobody, bro. Like, that's what I had to realize, bro. Like, just cause you think people fucking with you, bro, don't mean they gonna be fucking with you down the line, bro. So like, you gotta always remember, bro. Keep your face card clean, stay level headed, and just be yourself, bro. Cause like the more you do that, the more authentic you be, the more of a genuine fan base you'll grasp. Because they be like, okay, that's the same nigga. You feel me? From when we first met him. Even if we lose the music and come back to it, kind of like how they doing with me. Like, damn, this nigga still snapping. You feel me? So it's really how you take it, man. Like, just be yourself, bro. That's all I'm gonna say for real. Like. Cause like I say from like my like I ain't come in as the most pure like with my music since so you know once I like be like more authentic with my music from like what I'm actually talking about. Cause like once I well like if I talking about some money that shit real, but like as far as like hurting a bitch like niggas know I wasn't hurting nobody, bro. Like I'm a cool ass nigga, bro. I don't really be on all that. That's why like when I mature grew up, okay, nigga you ain't on that. Talk about some fly shit. You feel me? So. It's all about the maturity, you feel me? Like on how you want to go about your own music in life, you feel me? You want to be a fake nigga all your life, go ahead. You want to talk about some shit, and people fuck with it more because they know it's you, do that too, you feel me? So whatever you want to, you feel me, push. But just know whatever you push is what you gonna get back. So remember that. You want to talk about shoot? Hey, I was talking about shooting up a bitch shit. That shit was eventually coming to me. Like you feel me? So always remember what you put out with your tongue, bro. You will get back eventually. You might not get it right then and there. You might get tomorrow. You might get it in 5 years. You never know, bro. Like eventually, some catastrophe will happen because of what the fuck you said. You feel me? So remember that. Always remember that. Power of the tongue is real. You feel me?
That's a lesson that I don't know. Like you have to choose to accept it.
Yeah. And it's like, and then like them lessons right there, bro. It's so fucked up. Like you won't know about them till like that shit done hit you. You feel me? Like damn, you feel me? Like them be the worst lessons, like the ones you find out.
That's good,
You
bro.
feel me? The ones you find out like in the midst of that shit. You feel me? Them the worst lessons. Cause you couldn't even try to like you feel me? You couldn't even try to backtrack if you could. You feel me?
That's bad.
Trying to tell you.
Didn't even know that. So one thing I did want to ask is, how does it feel to be back? Like back in a way where you're confidently creating and you know the path that you want to take.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like it feels good, but like it took a minute to like actually get back acclimated to like okay, like I'm an artist again, you feel me? Because for like I was finna start rapping like if it wasn't for like my dogs and like my freshman year, feel me? Shout out Mo, shout out Chris, shout out TJ, like you feel me? It was just one night, you feel me? It was 2022, you feel me? And that's hold on 1 second. But yeah, my fault. But yeah, that's when like that's like so boom, cause like I came out 2020. I really came out like 2019, like the end of 2019, but I ain't started dropping in 2020. I put my first tape out 2021. You feel me? So like by cause by the end, like I ain't gonna lie, I pretty much I probably went on like a year run. That was it. Then like you feel me? I went through some with the trial tribulations. You feel me? Then like 2022, like I want to say like October, November, like on my dog. You feel me? I showed him my shit. He like, bro, you got to keep rapping. So after that, like I just tried to like start dropping that shit for real. You feel me? Yeah,
Kudos
yeah,
to
yeah.
kudos to reminding you.
Really, my dogs, yeah, because I was finna say for that music shit. I was finna, you feel me, go to college. I didn't want to go to college, you feel me, but I ain't know what else. I was probably just gonna do my clothes again to say fuck rap, but I was that rapping shit was definitely finna be out of conversation for a minute. I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm thinking like, damn, this shit just fucked me up. You feel me? But I just had to keep going, bro. You feel me? That's really it.
What was it like to experience going through it and then locking in on your vision?
Um, like it was a humbling process, but I feel like once you like fall in love with the process, you feel me? You realize what you're getting into. You feel me? Like you'll be fine with that. You feel me? Like once you just fall in love with your process and be like, okay. Like there is tomorrow, you feel me? Like this shit might happen tomorrow and it might not. But like the more you start thinking about the mights and the tomorrows and shit, it could have happened in that next hour. You feel me? So as long as you just like I said, just keep like the word optimistic. Always try to find a positive in your negative. You feel me? It's called silver lining. Feel me? Even if it's negative, try to find that positive in that shit, man. Cause like it's some light on that shit somewhere. You feel me? Somewhere.
Mm, yeah, that's good. um, so for your current, how do I phrase this question? So you've been through all that stuff. You recognize all those things. Now here you are, present day, doing what you do. What is it like trying to frame your mindset for what's to come next?
Mm. See, and that's kind of hard because like that's what I'm kind of going through right now because
Right.
what I was kind of manifesting for is to like get noticed. You feel me? Now it's like what's next. You feel me? And honestly, what's next for right now is just to like you feel me. Really keep doing what I'm doing, like stay consistent, push the visuals, like show the lifestyle. Like that's what I really been trying to do lately, like just show the lifestyle. Because like it's fine like posting just the music of bouquet, but like yeah, they just listening to a nigga, they just listening to like they don't really see this nigga face, they don't really which is fine because that's where the aura and shit come from. Like, oh, we don't really see his face, and you feel me, which is fine. But some people actually want to see the story. They want to see what you do. They want to see where you come from. And you don't gotta
Right.
be the most internet to do that. You feel me? Just so it just come with your videos where you at in these videos. Like, what are you doing in these videos? What is he wearing? You feel me? Shit like that. Like people just want to see what are you doing? You feel me? And once like you figure out that for yourself, you feel me, your own schedule, what you do, what you like to do, and you broadcast it, you find similar people that folk like do the same thing you do. And now you got a fan base. And now, oh, this nigga do music. Let me go listen to his shit. Like, you feel me? Cause like you gotta think about it. You doing your lifestyle content, but you got your shit in the background playing. You just showing yourself, like, just be yourself. You feel me? That's really it. Like, once I had to realize that, shit, I ain't really care what the result was. Like, for me, long as the bitch looking at it, that's all that matter. Big like, you feel me? Cause views and looks can be monetized. You feel me? So it's all about how you go about it.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand that. I think what I try to focus on is the time investment
Mm,
because I mean, you can likes and views like that. That can be bought. That's very finicky.
very,
Um,
very much so.
but at the end of the day, like if someone is actually like putting in the time to listen to your stuff or to, actually try to, like you said, figure out that story, then that's a completely different thing. Because even if you don't know what's happening, it's still occurring, like, and you still doing what you intended to do. It's just a challenge for you. At least that's how I talk to myself on, are you gonna let that recognition play into what you do every day? You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So no, I feel that though. Like all of that is valid because when it's being looked at from that technical view, they gonna look at that too.
yeah.
So how you feel now? Like just moving forward and releasing your music.
Like
Ver-
now it's like I'm excited because like now it's like you feel me. People again like the more mature and older me like and it's like you feel me and it sounds better you feel me. I feel like I'm excited to put out I'm excited to put out the music that's like you feel me. It's like the quality's better. Like I got a new sound and it's just more appealing to listen to basically. Like I'm excited for people to hear more of that. You feel me? Cause like yeah, it sounded good at first, but at first it was young nigga shit, you feel me? So now it's like more of a mature young nigga shit, you feel me? So and like just in like different vibes to it also.
Good. Well, I'm excited, bro. I'm happy to see you still moving and executing because as you stated, like it really has been about being a better example, and I can really tell that in your passion, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I appreciate
Um,
that. Man.
yeah, and I told you that before, but I'm doubling down on it so that you know it's real for sure.
Definitely.
All right. Well, to everybody that's listening, we getting in the last couple minutes of the episode, and this is the part of the interview where I kind of flip it on you and give you the microphone to really just ask me any questions that you want to, whether it be pertaining to tenacity or anything, really. So the floor is yours, and you can ask me any question you want to.
All right, man, yeah, because I'm probably ask one question because my phone finna die. My shit like on 10. But I do got a good question. What is a good saving tactic for myself to know and the world to know?
A good saving tactic?
Yeah, for finances.
For finances. Okay.
It's like a cool little strategy you would use or like you was taught that like somebody else probably wouldn't know
Hmm.
or
That's a
like
good.
creating anything.
Okay. Oh, dang. Okay, that's good. All right. Well, I guess I'll do like two.
Okay.
2 points. Because you kind of asked me two different things, really. Because credit is one thing, but financial management, I would say, if you make yourself overly aware of what you are obligated to, you have to have ask yourself, is what God is asking me to do?
Mm.
Because if you have something and you know, like, hey, bro, I got tight resources, but I need to make this move, this move, this move. Do you really need to? If you don't need to with what you got already, then just pause on it. It's not to say you never gonna do it. You will.
Right.
Just be in a better position so you can do it more frequently if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So there's a power in waiting because is you gonna get to it. You may just not need to do it right now, and that's cool.
Nah, for
Um,
real. You're not lying.
for sure. And that just shows you how to allocate your money appropriately. Because if you already know more details than you need to, whether it be, car note, just regular bills in general, make yourself overly aware. It can be stressful if you're trying to figure out how to get the money for it. But if you ask yourself those questions initially before you tie yourself into something, then you know if you need to press forward. And if God does tell you to, and you press forward and you handle your money responsibly, like take care of your needs first and then ask these questions on your wants,
Right.
then it kind of shows you, okay, if you are responsible with money, then you have to maintain those same practices with whatever level of money you got,
Right.
large quantities or like short. And as you're doing that, also have the intention to get more. Like, you don't want to stop where you are now. I mean, you have to maintain, that's cool, but you also have to invest in your future too. So like those make that a part of your needs.
Mm-hmm.
And then with your credit, I understand bad credit. Trust me. But there's a surface level aspect to it, and then the part that I try to pay attention to the most is the context and what's underneath. The surface level is your credit shows you how frequently you pay on time for something.
Mm.
And the rules of that are determined by government and Congress. So depending on who is in power at the time, depends on, what you see back when it comes to your credit history or your credit
Right.
score. Now, your credit history is the context of how you got and sustained this money. And that's what I try to pay attention to the most. If
Okay.
I got this money initially, this like, some a nice little sum of it, but I know my vision is millions, I may have some right now. And I'll invest it in my needs. And I'll show you how I'm investing in that appropriately. And I'm gonna try to make myself aware of deadlines so that I'm overly informed. So now, if this is my intention starting from the jump, or even if my mentality changes in between everything, if this is my intentionality now and how I'm walking forward, payment ain't really a big stressor for me. I know it's gonna get paid because I want it. I need it in my day to day and what I'm supposed to be doing on this earth. So I'm supposed to have it. So with that being said, if I make myself overly aware of the situations to make sure I can maintain it, then all I have to do is continue those principles of asking myself, okay, do do I really need do I really is this in alignment with my needs and what God is telling me to do? Or is this just a want and something I can wait on and then get it back later in higher quantity?
Right.
And then in that case, your credit history, even if you down bad during the season, they're gonna be like, all right, well, they didn't pay their stuff on time on the surface level, but contextually, they were still making sure they managed their money appropriately, whatever they had. History wise, they were still trying to make sure that their accounts were paid at a decent amount of time, or at least their accounts showed this is what they covered when they were able to. That history builds. We still young, bro. So with us being still young, it's that intentionality that builds over time, and then when we get older, it's like it's not a question for real.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your host, I Love to Connect, and I hope y'all didn't think that the conversation was over, because it definitely continued, but we have been having some technical issues. So, anytime that stuff like this happens, it really seemed like a divine intervention. So, with that being said, I'm not going to stress. I got some content. I know you guys want to see more. So, if y'all want to see a part two, y'all let me know. But I'm reaching out to the people, so we should have more coming soon. Peace.